Hello, everyone. This is Tilundu at PMO Expo, and then I have someone standing here with me, a very intelligent gentleman. Can we get to meet you, please?
Hi, my name is Joshua Lombardo I'm with Same Wave Partners.
Welcome, Josh. I wouldn't even attempt pronouncing your surname. Thank you for that wonderful presentation you gave us up there. It was so enlightening and educative. I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
With about 7,000 staff sacked by Microsoft, do you think AI is about to take the place of project managers?
No, I think project managers that are using AI will take the place of project managers that aren't using AI.
Wow, that was very specific. Project managers using AI would take the place of project managers not using AI. So there's nothing to be scared about. AI is not taking our places. Okay, Josh, would you tell us why AI is very crucial in today's success for project management work?
Well, like anything in any industry, you got to be using the best tools for the job. Just like, carpenters or welders or plumbers will have the right power tools. The white-collar world and project managers need the best tools for their job. And AI is one of the most incredible tools that's come along in our lifetime. And, there's a lot of people that are saying it's kind of like electricity, right? Sure, electricity has taken jobs of people before there was electricity, right? But it's also created so many jobs as well, right? And it's allowed us to do things that we were never capable of doing before. So the same thing with AI is that it's going to create a huge amount of opportunity. It's one of the most incredible tools that has been invented in our lifetimes, and it would be a shame not to use it, and really benefit from it.
Okay, I would like to ask, are there specific tools you use from start to finish of a project, or do you have to switch tools along the phase of a project, from planning to strategy to implementation? Is it the same tool you use?
I think, every use case is a little bit different, right? Okay. And different projects require different tools and different softwares. I think where AI and, a lot of these different tools can really work together is when you connect the dots. Okay. And today I spoke a lot about how connecting the different platforms, because there are some great platforms that do something very specific and is great for this specific project, but it might not work for all your projects, right? So the key is getting those things to talk together and using different tools like Make or N8N, Zapier, whatever the case is, or even some custom coding to get those APIs talking together. And now you have the ability to augment those processes by adding AI into the mix to help make those workflows and those processes and that project management flow that much smarter, more intelligent, and take a lot of those manual tasks out of things, right? So it's a great tool, and if you can connect the dots of all your different softwares, and if you're not sure, like I said, the framework today was ACE. So automate the processes that can be, right? C is connect your tools, and E is engage a pro. If you need some help, there's lots of help out there. I'm one of them. There's many people like me that can help you connect the tools and connect the dots together.
I'm happy we have an open door to get back to you.
Yes.
Now, I want to ask, are there security concerns that we should have when exposing organizational data to AI tools?
Of course, there's always concerns about how data is utilized and processed, and there's regulations. There's a lot of concerns about how these large language models are using that data or proprietary software, and different tools have different ways of siloing, the good stuff, the important stuff, away from other things, right? And so one example is sometimes there's just a subscription tier of one of these AI tools that ensure that data and that proprietary information is not utilized or training the large language model, and they only stay in your organization's silo, right? So there's little things like that can be worked with it. It just needs to be handled on a case-by-case scenario, but certainly there's ways of dealing with it. And you have to think the big AI companies, they're aware aware of this. They know that there's concerns around this. So whether you're using the AI through an API or through one of the connecting tools, it's about exposing the different endpoints or data, right, to these tools in such a way that doesn't risk any misuse of it, right, or exposure. And if you do need to provide a lot of that data in such a way that it could be exposed or kind of risky, then you do it within a siloed version of it that mitigates that risk.
Oh, that's awesome. So what's your advice to Cindy and PMO experts?
Cindy's one of those people where I don't think she needs much advice. She's such a go-getter. She's one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life, and just a wonderful person all around. So I think my advice is just keep on keeping on. She's doing a fantastic job. This event was incredible, and she brought together some really cool people in the space. And in a short period of time, she was able to come to Canada and really build a community around project management and what she's most passionate about. So my advice is just keep going, girl. Like, you're killing it.
Thank you, Josh. We hope to see you in subsequent events when we host one.
Happy to be here.
Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you.